Hello guys, welcome to BitcoinMF. Quick TA update, the way I see the market today. I remind you, this is not financial advice. So please make sure you do your own research and you know how it is. And right now we can see this green nice dildo up, which has broken this level. And if you follow the previous video, we talked about how in a bull scenario we anticipate to see this. And for me right now what I think is I want to see if the price action can actually sustain in this area, because we can see that this area is already like it's been pumped, and right now even if the price goes down, so we'll first need to break this line of resistance, okay, the support I mean, because if this acts as support, so we have more chance to go up tomorrow. And the next line is here, as you can see, and this is what happens today. Right now if we change to Ikenashi and we add the BB bands and the BitcoinMF strategy like always, we can see that we are still on the long signal. We tried to sell off like we talked about many times, okay, then found a support, and 3 days now we go up, and now we are at 12k, and everybody is bull, and everything is pumpy. And of course I'm also seeing this and I'm happy, and you already know me, I also want to see where we get those kind of candles, okay, because I know that many times this happens, many times I see this, and on the daily level is all okay for now, but also I want you to notice the mimicators, okay, and it's like we see that the RSI is in the positive phase again, like I many times talk about, and right now if price goes up, so okay, price can pump more in my opinion, but also it's hard for me to explain. Also it can pump, but it also can pump less. And what I mean pump less, it can pump less like from this place, okay. And what I mean, because the RSI is already positive, and now it will say it will pump to the moon, and then we go to the oversold, overbought area again, and then people will start to say it's bullshit, it's not overbought, there is not such a thing as RSI, it doesn't matter, and all of this. And okay, but in my opinion it will still, even if it moons, it will still happen, the correction will still come, okay. And what I'm actually want to see is when market and the bears will strike, because when this is too positive, all the TA is too positive, and already by the strategy I see that it's like a long signal for 4 days long ago, and not to mention the other ones, okay, and I wait for the correction, and when the correction comes I want to see the RSI 50 level breaking down, okay, and when it breaks down I will look when it will go up again, and this is all on the daily chart, okay. So this is why maybe sometimes I say I'm short, and maybe people find it funny, and I get it, but like I always say, every trader he has his own plan and his own thinking and motives and all of this. So of course I can only share with you guys what I think and what I believe in, and again, it doesn't mean that I am right always, but this is how I follow the market, and this is the tools that I use. Also you can see the patterns here, the scanner, if you didn't check it, it's all the links are in the description there, and you can join and try to find yourself there. But again, not all the signals are profitable, because many times I also don't auto trade because of this, because many times the first signal is like counter traded, and then it only gets to the direction that we've got the signal. Okay, and also many times it's corresponding the signal, so we must watch out. How I use this is the general move I got in my head, which right now is of course down, and I use all my tools to see to get confirmations or not. Okay, and this is how I watch it, and this is how I share it with you guys. So again, this is not a financial advice. Again, if you took this signal, because I know people use this strategy in school, if you're long from this signal and this candle didn't break you, and you're still long and you're still in profit, in my opinion, my only advice is to maybe think of stop loss because at profit, because in my opinion it is always better to be safe than later to be sorry. Okay, and or break even, or I don't know what, because that's the way it works, and everything is good until not, and I always watch out. So I hope you can understand me on this one. Last thing I'm gonna say is also the MACD is, you see it's small and it's like starting to maybe close and start to print a positive phase, and everything is bull. Okay, you get the idea? Everything was bull here. Okay, this is where everything was bull. Now even if it moons, it for me it lets bull, and that's what I think. Anyways, let's do a quick run up of the time frames. The 4-hour chart, we can see that again we played here with the RSI, we tricked the bears, we trapped the bears, we laughed, we mocked, it was very funny, and we went up again, and the RSI is again up, and the MACD is up, but the stochastic RSI is nearing the top. And again, it can also be like this here. You can see where it stays many bars at the top, like pressed to the top. But again, it also signals us that we need to make sure that a correction is not coming. Okay. Right now on the Telegram channel, we can see that we got this pattern for LTC. Litecoin, long inverted hammer on the 1 hour time frame. Let's see how it plays out. If first it maybe goes down and then up, and maybe right now up, and maybe even drags the market along with it, you know, LTC. And the second notification we got is short RSI Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. And again, people many time laugh and they say, what, RSI is a meme? I say, okay, RSI is a meme, but trust me, I've seen this many times when the RSI is like doing this, and it works. Okay, sometimes it's not working, like you see here. Okay, and those are the points when we get all the laughs and all the humor, and also I get it, I'm also a funny guy, but I'm also sometimes serious guy. Okay, so now we look at this and we want to see what is happening on. Again, I remind you, this is only the free notifications. It's not the full tool you can use, and if you download the demo, so you can actually play with it much more than the Telegram, but not yet the full, if you know what I mean. So if you can check it. It's free. All you got to do is sign the newsletter, and you will get it. And there is no virus, no nothing. I don't care what email you even use, because I won't send you nothing. It's only for you to be able to get the file for the download back. Okay. So let's get back to the time frames. 1 hour, what we can see on 1 hour, the breakout, and we can see that also on the strategy it signaled us nicely to go long, after it signaled us nicely to go short, if you know what I mean. But again, this is the situation that we need to know as traders, where we going, what we doing, where we want to be, because this is only 1 hour and this is only BitcoinMF strategy. Okay, market does what it wants to do, what it needs to do. everything works until it stops working suddenly. So please be advised and make sure that you try to play safe at least, okay? So again, the TA wise, we can see that the RSI wanted to fall like lazy loves, but it didn't fall, and it looks to me like some kind of, too much. But who am I to say? Also, the MACD is before going to the negative phase again is miming us and goes again to the positive phase, and also the stochastic RSI is going back above. So now we see, even if price will continue to go up, also the BB bands are important in my opinion, because when it breaks out the BB bands, it tries to get back to the BB bands, and now we are again at this level, and it can also go more up and go back down. And I watch this line to watch if this line turns out to be as support on the daily level, okay? But again, also because I tell you that it can break out and then only come down, and it is in my opinion a known method, so it can also trick everybody and suddenly just go down. So please watch out, and watch out. 30 minutes, we see the same situation, plick plack, and up we go, and again we here, okay? Nothing new. And the 15 minutes time frame, the scalpers time frame, same situation, but on the 15 minutes candles, okay? And right here we can see also the MACD is also got already 3 lines on the positive histogram, and now if it wants to shoot up more, then we have to wait the positive is to over and get down, okay? This is how I see it. And also I noticed that the RSI is a little bit lower than below, okay, little bit, but the price is little bit higher now. So this is also kind of thing that we watch, and the volume is going lower, so maybe a correction will come. But also it's dangerous, because many times when the correction will come, if you know what I mean, the bulls take it one step more up. And if we take a look at the pivot lines, like always, and we can see that the pivot lines, we are above the 21 EMA, and we are above the pivot line, and right now it seems to be feeling like we are about to break this R1 line. And again, in the bull scenario, if this price, if it moons now more, if it pumps now more, then this EMA goes up until it crosses this resistance line, and when it crosses, it's also more force for the bulls, like when price stays here, okay? Not if price goes down here again, of course. So right now, as I posted on the Telegram, on the Discord server, I call this bull territory, and in my head, why I also call this bull territory, because when you hunt for bulls, you go to where the bulls eat, and you know what I mean, the bulls territory. There you can find them bulls. So again, everything is green, everything is in profit, so cool, but we also watch out. One more thing we're gonna look at today again, until you stay to me stop it, is the IG client sentiment. And all day what I can see, I told you already that when the shorts percent is going up, actually it means probably that the price is going down. Up also. Because why it happens? Because it's like the shorts are the fuel are the fuel for the market. And what is happening is like yesterday we saw 21%, 22%, and we were in a fight, and then it went up a little bit, and then it's like market sees that more shorts enter, and it goes against the more traders. And why I say this is, if we go to here and we go to here and we see Monday 8th of July, and it's written here in simple text, okay? The number of traders net long is 2.5% higher than yesterday, and 6 percent lower from last week, while the number of net short is 26.5 higher than yesterday and 21.1% higher from last week. So actually what we see today is those 26%, and it's hard to explain, but this is market. Those 26% who kind of shorted yesterday, like me, this is we. Okay, this is in my head what happens. And right now we can also see that the price here, the line went down, but the price is going up, slipping away from the market, from everybody. Okay, so again, this is what I watch on the daily. But also it's important because this is on the daily, but this is on the weekly, and it has much more weight, and the percentage are just percentage, you know, the game of the percentage. Okay, so what is most more weighted, is my opinion, is this week. And what I want to see personally is if this goes wait a minute. What I want to see, if this percent actually right now, it before, okay, let me say something. Before the pump it was 24%, okay, and it was also today 25%, so it was kind of high, and then we get the price pumping, and when the price pumped, it went down to 23%. It means that the shorts also got wrecked and also got closed, because people are smart and closing, and also new longs open, and this is how we actually get the percent numbers, because it's not only shorts, and you know, it's percent. So more longs also entered, market makers push the markets up, shorts close, okay, but relatively still high, so market still pumps. And what I want to see on the next day, and today maybe at night, though I'm soon going to sleep, is this percent. I want to see it going down. I want more shorts to step out of market, but I want to stay in short. Okay, this is what I see, and again, this is only my opinion and my view, and again, you need to consider that I am underwater. So it is you know me, okay, you get me. I want to see this percent going down, but I will stay short unless I will be stopped. Okay, but this is another story. And one more thing that we also look at is the data mesh, and this is how I combine this. And what I said before, if it plays out, when it plays out, I want to see this number on the shorts going up and this number on the longs going up, because I want to see the longs in pain and the shorts in mana, while the shorts percentage is dropping. This is rarely happens, but it happens, and when it happens, there is high chance of price going down, in my opinion. Okay, so again, to sum it up, on the daily level we watch these levels, and if price breaks this line and again sustains here, so it's good for the bulls, and this signal is valid, and we keep monitor what happens on the mimicators to see when the correction is coming, and that it's not catching us without a stop loss at profit or anything like this. Okay, this is the bull scenario. The bear scenario is right about now. Somebody will press the red button so hard that it will fall to a zero. No, and I'm joking, but you understand me. Okay, the bear scenario is this line of resistance on the daily still, and the more how I can say, the more optimistic bears will say that even if this price will break up, and maybe it's still a chance for trapping longs, and then it will go down. Okay, so anyways, I don't think nobody knows what will happen, but I hope to see you tomorrow here maybe, and thank you for watching. You can check all the links, you can download the demo, you can join the Telegram, but make sure you do your own research. And NANAP, which is no advice and no promise, because I cannot control the market. I can only provide the tools of how I see it and share with you, and what I use. Okay, so good luck guys, and trade safe, and see you next time. Bye bye.